Good afternoon, Rider fans. I'm Kachurian. Welcome back to the Rider Podcast, talking the last 3 episodes of the first arc of Gaim 9, 10, and 11. Joining me today, we got Foul Plays, we got Son Dillon, we got Lena McIntyre. How's everyone doing?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm doing all right.
I'm amazing.
You're always amazing, Foul.
Exactly.
So interesting batch of episodes. Wrapping up this first arc here. We can start with Catch That Invest.
Eat 'em.
Yeah, we start with well, actually, we have a theory from Sean on what we start out with there.
Yeah, so the episode opens with a factory worker coming across the fruits, the lockseed fruits, and I'm getting the vibe, and then we never see this man again, and the episode is focused on fighting this bat thing from the other world that came in, is basically lurking around this area. I think the guy ate the fruit and became the bat in this.
So, implications of that is every invest someone who ate a fruit?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Or at least the powerful ones.
You've seen how many investors we killed already, right?
Yep. So this is basically the Silent Hill logic of monsters. They look like monsters to you.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised given some of the stuff Urobuchi has done in Madoka, which I will not spoil because Lena has not seen it yet.
Yet.
I do like how Team Gaim decided that they're going to start trying to find this monster, and they're like, we could go to the police. And Michi's like, fuck the police.
Good for him.
Though, I feel like Michi says that less because of ACAB and more because if they go to the police, his brother will find out that he's involved with these street rats.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
True.
True.
But also ACAB.
Yes. ACAB and fuck eyes.
Yep.
Anyway, I like how they're going to ask everyone if they want to get on board with fighting monsters, and the first thing...
Everyone except Bravo, because fuck Bravo specifically.
Which one is Bravo?
The camp
Mr.
one.
Dangerous.
Oh, thank you.
The one you don't like.
Yes.
The cool guy.
I want to turn
I
into a
love
frog.
this motherfucker.
Best character
Bravo.
in the series.
Bravo
I
is
will
literally
literally-
the best character in the whole entire show.
Yeah, like Bravo is basically is whenever Bravo isn't on screen, everyone should ask, "Hey, where's Bravo?"
Baking some cakes.
Well, we all know what Bravo wants to do with the White Ranger.
Oh my god.
If I tell you that's going to be an extremely important plot point in like 30 episodes, would you guys believe me?
Yes.
No.
Sadly, yes.
I've seen Build. I know these gags will pay off in serious drama.
So the fruit bar owner gets a fresh shipment of fruit and gets attacked. This whole fight just is weird.
Weirdest
So,
fight in Heisei?
huh?
Weirdest fight in Heisei?
I don't know. I think there's weirder fights in X-Aid.
True. X8 has some weird ass fights.
And then you also have some of Drive shenanigans.
Mm.
I don't think there's any like weird. You have like weird stuff in like Forze. Like when he gets his first like form change in Forze, there's a scene where he's like trying to figure out his new sword, and the monster runs into the sword. And the monster runs into the sword, and Forze is like, "Oh, I got to poke that into the monster." Got it.
Exactly. Literally that episode, man. That fight.
A detail that I liked about this fight was that Kota could never say his catchphrase.
Yeah.
Yeah, the monster
Don't
just
know
kept.
why he's obsessed with it. I don't think we've ever had an issue with a character not being able to say a catchphrase. There's the scene from the movie you guys didn't like where they all said their catchphrases at the same time, interrupting each other.
Yeah.
The build one, the build
Yeah.
entity one. Y'all didn't like that one.
It's not great on the rewatch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not
kinda
great on the rewatch.
drags.
Because no. Straight up. And I said this during that podcast. This was a year ago, over a year ago now. I was like, this was like one of the best movies the first time I watched it, 8 years ago. What happened?
Yeah.
So the Bat Invest runs away, and we get a scene between Takatora and Michi. And it's clear that they like doing this like setup where like some information is being traded from the brothers, and it's always awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no love lost between these two, is there?
Well,
no, there's not.
No.
We don't get much information about their past. I'm going to be straight up. This isn't something that we're going to find out like there's dark backstory in episode 28 or something,
They're just two brothers who have an awkward relationship with one another.
They're two brothers with one brother that's ahead of this company and has a very one-track mind when it comes to society. Which we see all that in these episodes. Like, we see how focused Takatora is on whatever this goal of Yggdrasil is. And anyone that's not at their statute is beneath them. Is trash. They're all trash.
Worthy of being guinea pigs.
Basically. Now, is that going to come back and bite Takatora in his white ass? Yes.
I mean, it already has. At least in this batch of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But this feels like a Thouser.
I like Takatora more than Thouser. Thouser was.
Yeah, I don't hate this guy. I think he sucks, but I don't hate him.
I will say Takatora gets a better story throughout the last half of the series.
Yeah, right now he's in the
100% he
role of.
does.
Oh, sorry, what was that, Val?
Oh, I was just agreeing.
Yeah, right now he's in the role of the mysterious ranger who has an ulterior motive to all the other rangers.
Well, they all have different motives. That's part of the joy of writing.
Yeah, but his motive is mysterious.
Yeah. No, we know his motive has something to do with this whole program Yggdrasil has concocted with the beat writers and the Sengoku drivers.
Which is
we got
very
we got a lot of mysteries in this episode.
Yep. And one of them seems to be answered as try to take over the world.
Is it?
Well, that's the vibe that you get from this one, though it could be revealed to be something else later.
Well, we had I did not catch this clue beforehand, but there's something Sid says in episode 10 that kind of I was surprised they mentioned this early.
Mm.
Don't know if you guys took notes on that.
No, I don't think I did.
Lena?
No, I don't think I did either.
Sid says something about who will the Forest of Helheim choose?
Yeah, Lena, do you know anything about Helheim?
I know absolutely nothing about Helheim.
Yeah, because this feels like Urobuchi will very much throw in some Western mythology references. Like Madoka Magica is full of a certain German play.
Mm-hmm.
That also played in very heavily to Build.
Have you guys paid attention to the lyrics of the theme song?
A bit.
Now I gotta look at them.
I skipped the
Yeah, I
intro.
feel like if you're gonna do lyric analysis, you want to read the lyrics themselves rather than having them listen to. Though the visuals do have some implications involving, I believe Kota is behind the fence before, or we go see another Kota holding the rider stuff, and then the fence disintegrates.
Yeah, there is
Oh.
a. Oh, did you see the line I'm pointing out?
I think you go ahead and say it.
Will you avert your eyes, or will you pluck that forbidden fruit?
Oh fucking hell! He's doing this again.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, don't say no to it. Just live more.
Just live more. Just live more.
I think I broke Sean.
Oh no.
Oh wait, there's another line about where will you find and how will you use that forbidden fruit?
Good lord. It was right there the whole entire time.
Hiding in plain sight.
This is like the fucking boxer. This is the boxer all over again. Fuck.
Son, what's the oldest question in the universe?
I'm not saying that's that's going to be the story, but
This is the boxer all over again. Okay, have any of you read The Boxer?
nope.
Okay, so it's this boxing manga that was released on Webtoon a few years back that a friend of mine and I read, and I read it all in one sitting. It is one of the most brutal things imaginable, and the big reveal is that it's actually a Christian manga.
What?
And the big clue that it's a Christian manga is the T in the is a fucking cross.
Oh my
That's
god.
hilarious.
It is great. It is one of the best manga I have ever read. Holy fuck. The ending moments of the main story are jaw-dropping.
So, after I probably threw you guys off all the possible ways this show can end now.
I mean, you already mentioned the Lena meant like when Leia accidentally watched the last episode first, you mentioned a specific detail about Fruit Jesus.
Fruit Jesus, my favorite Jesus.
There's literally a line in the post-series crossover.
So it's like the recent Deadpool Batman comic where it's Bat God versus Marvel Jesus. Sadly,
Anyway.
that was not approved, but the writer Grant Morrison really wanted that line.
So let's get back to it. So the team Gaim decides to split up to see if they can find the monster. And Kota's an idiot. He's transformed while asking people in his rider form if they've seen a monster.
Kota, you dipshit.
I feel like every single writer at some point is a fucking idiot.
Like that's why we love them.
Like I can't like I know for a fact that why am I blanking on the double not fuck in Zeets, the current ad writer is going to be a fucking idiot at some point.
No, yeah, no, they're all going to be
mean
idiots.
Fraud?
No, not Fraud. The one who left the
Nox.
agents.
Nox.
Nox, that's it. Thank you.
Nox.
Nox and
Nox.
this new one that's going to be introduced this week are both going to be idiots at some point.
Wait,
Like-
is there a new writer being introduced this week?
No, they're pseudo writers. The lords.
Are they transforming this week?
I don't know if they're transforming this week. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 3 transformed watching or something. They're
Maybe.
they're teasing the suit.
Maybe. I don't know. We've seen the driver though.
Yeah. So I would like to note that in any other season, the riders actually look more like the monsters they're fighting.
Yeah, Build has
Yeah.
a mechanical design that why am I blanking on what they were called?
I know what you're talking about. I can't think
Well,
of the name.
the thing is, they look cool to us as the viewers, but in most other rider seasons, like speaking of like Gav,
Yeah, which
Gav looks cute, purple. He's made of gummy bears, but when the first episode's child mom sees him, like she's literally just seeing like a gummy monster.
which to be fair is apt for how a lot of Japanese media treats superhero characters. Like you see the Giant Robo likewise has this at once heroic but also kind of monstrous element to it.
Well, no, it's kind of like I don't know, perspective. We have the viewer's perspective where we see the main writer as heroic, but usually in universe, like Build did not look that sleek to the other people looking at Build.
Or for that matter, the people who are the fans of the dance troops are well used to the inveses and also the rider.
Well, and the thing is, because there's video of the rider forms, we can assume that Gaim doesn't have that vision. But it still might be freaky to someone who doesn't watch Beat Riders.
Yeah, because what kind of self-respecting adult would watch a show about armored fighters for kids?
Yeah, Sean.
But like for example, you watched the 01 movie, Sean?
Yep.
Another 01 is likely what everyone sees 01 as instead of what we saw him as. That was the whole idea of the Anothers. Like we see them, as the actual monsters that they were meant to be.
Oh fuck, we're gonna have to watch there's a Gaim episode.
Yeah, there is. It's actually one of the better ones. It's
a
very
really good episode.
No, it is straight up Moffat writing. I know I use that to describe Gaim, but it's very familiar to the end of series 5.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, again, because Moffat can also do series 6 and 7.
Yeah. I'm just saying the big twist on how Geo fights another Gaim is straight up out of series 5. We could also say the most recent Christmas special as well.
All right.
I put down the notes where invests, but Sean already threw out his theory. Lena, are you part of Sean's theory on this?
Yes.
Awesome. We get even more questions, but Sid is not around to answer the question. But we do find out Invest only eat the fruit of the forest, and the lock seeds are also fruit from the forest. That's why they transform and evolve. And Mitchie, as he does throughout probably like the next 20 episodes, will come up with a plan. And part of this plan has Gaim in the trash can.
Yeah, this image is very much this is a kid show. Not in a disparaging way, but this is very much a gag that appears often in kid shows. What is that?
And apparently,
I hate it. No,
it's hilarious. I love if you before this scene even starts, whenever the lid is closed, if you don't notice that his horn is sticking through the top of the lid, when he pops out, it's like, oh wait.
it's so hilarious.
And it just shows how they're still kids. Let's just say it this way. There's a lot of talk during the monologue in episode 10 about how they need to grow up. There's even a line from Sid about adults when they have dived into this Sengoku game.
Which is funny considering Bravo.
Well, I mean,
Bravo's a Chad. We don't talk crap about him.
but Bravo, have you also seen how Bravo acts? Do you think Bravo's a responsible adult?
He's like the
True.
opposite of a responsible adult.
Mm.
I'm more responsible than him.
I'm bad with money. I'm more responsible than Bravo.
No.
And I
But-
love him for that.
I don't know who put in this note, but
I
ask
did.
Lena about the I can't speak.
Implications.
And
Implications
Wow.
of
Yes,
eating food
Wow.
from fairy.
I looked it up. So there's this Tumblr blog, the creatively titled Fairyland blog, that goes into detail on this exact subject. Ahem. Once a person eats fairy food, they may be unable to sustain themselves on ordinary human food again. This binding effect traps the individual in the fairy world, rendering them unable to return to their earthly home. The food serves as a kind of magical contract, a seal of fate that aligns the eater's existence more closely with the supernatural than with the human. The psychological implications are equally daunting. Fairy food can induce a state of forgetfulness where the consumer forgets their human past, including family and friends. This amnesia effectively severs ties with one's human identity, leading to a loss of self. The enchanted eater becomes part of the fairy narrative, often losing the desire to return to their former life as their memories fade and their reality becomes ever more intertwined with the magical.
Yeah, that feels apt.
And this, children, is why we don't eat lock seeds.
Yeah. Also, a downside of that Tumblr account is that they use AI art.
Yeah, it's bad. AI art sucks, kids. Don't use AI art.
So we get some random funny scenes of everyone messing with that one fruit they get from the forest.
Yeah, especially the kids, because of course you're gonna mess around with a thing that's dangling in the sky. Do you know how many kids jumped up and hit exit signs growing up?
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
The bat takes the fruit and runs, but Mitchie puts his phone on it. And then we get a big fight in the little factory scene. Sean, you like the style of transformation?
Yeah, they very much do have different styles. Like we even see later on in when the White Rider. Why do I keep saying Ranger? The White Rider transforms. He just lifts his arm up, does the base move, and closes the thing. It highlights that they're both still dancers and having fun with this.
Yeah. No, they all have their, like, if you haven't noticed, they all have their like different poses. I mean, even if you go back and rewatch Build, all four of the Build writers had their own poses before saying Henshin. It's common. It's common. I'll leave.
Look, that pun only works if you can work in both Kamen and Rider. Is there a
Nice
season
try.
Is there a season where the Rider team is a bunch of riders?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the worst season.
Ah, fuck.
It's made by the same guy who did Ghost.
Joy.
And yes,
And somehow it's somehow worse than Ghost.
I would agree to disagree, but it's down there.
Actually, on second thought, now that I've seen a Ghost again, yeah, I have to agree with you. It's not as bad. Like I would
The action, at least the
action's really
Saber.
good.
Yeah, the action's insane in Saber.
And then the final form, oh.
The final form has like a minute-long rock ballad as the belt declares what it is.
Yeah, it's fucking badass.
Like it's a straight up. You could just change the opening of this show to his belt, and it would be no different. But I do like this fight. Them finding this little closed area. We get to see some Red Barrel shenanigans. And after the Bat Invest is defeated, we find a bunch more fruit and a bunch more Invest. And the White
government goons
Rider.
from ET come and burn everything to the ground.
But we get a lot of info in like the last 2 minutes of this episode. It's kind of insane.
Lore drop.
Info dump!
So the White Rider destroys the evidence. Mitchie realizes the White Rider is his brother. And then we hear about new models. What? Helheim. What? Cracks. What?
Okay. Yeah, so Helheim is looking it up. The closest reference given Yggdrasil, this is probably an apt reference. Hel is the name of the afterlife in Norse mythology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where everyone goes when they die, which is not helping me with my various theories on this show. This is payback for me doing build, isn't it?
When I say this show, okay, now that we finished episode 11, and I know we're going to be watching the movie next time, when we get back to episode 12, that's when the show actually starts.
Literally.
So we have to watch a piece of shit wizard movie.
It's fun.
It's
also
a fun movie. It has good.
It's also an anniversary movie. All the writers show up, but it's not the writers because they can't afford to bring back any of the actors, so they have like alternate reality. It's fun.
They decide to save the budget for the 20th anniversary film with Bill and
There's still a lot of past actors that show up.
I think they got the Forze crew.
Yep, the Forze secondary lead and the
secondary writer. Just
no. It's it was the guy who created the Forze belt. The
nerdy guy.
Yeah. And then they got the secondary writer from Kiva. They got the secondary writer from Double in it, and the lead female from Double.
Didn't they get somebody back from O's?
I'm sure, but it's basically, you know what? I could just start. We're going to be watching one of the last movie wars they did, and so how movie wars work. It is 3 episodes of Kamen Rider back to back to back. That's the best way I can describe it. We're going to be watching the epilogue to Kamen Rider Wizard. So whatever happens like a few weeks after the end of Wizard and his journey. Once his little mini 30-minute episode ends, we are going straight into the Gaim special. And the big thing about the Gaim special is they are going to an alternate reality. And in this reality, the Sengoku Civil War from way back when, Nobunaga's ambition and all that, once if instead of Nobunaga, we have Kamen Rider Kuga.
Oh boy.
And instead of this general, we have Kamen Rider Forze. And instead of this general, we have Kamen Rider Wizard. And instead of this general, we have Kamen Rider Dino. It's a Rider Sengoku war.
Okay, that is 50-50 on whether or not that's going to be good or crap. It could very well go full Marvel 1602.
But the thing is, somehow the real Wizard and the real Gaim Riders somehow fall into this world, and they must stop Kamen Rider Gaim? Anyway, let's get back to this. We do figure out what Takatora's goal is. He is trying to secure humanity's future.
Okay, while we're on the subject, you mentioned in the chat that at the stage plays that come after the show, that focus on Takatora, are like the Madoka Magica movies. Do you mean the first 2 movies or Rebellion?
It's just what I've seen on forums of what they compare it to.
Yeah, but those are two very different vibes.
Okay. Have you ever? I don't like bringing up this franchise because of the writer, but have you ever heard of the theories of what would happen if Harry Potter wasn't alive?
Yes.
That sounds like a great series.
Well, it's a thing that is a conversation in Potter fans before the whole fan base melted when shit happened.
Aha.
Long story short, because of fate, there was already someone else that would have been the chosen one.
Okay. Hey, that doesn't sound like the Madoka Magica movies.
What if Gaim or Baron or Ryujin isn't the chosen of Helheim?
Yeah, again, that's not the Madoka movies.
Okay, I don't know what to say then, Sean. I'm going off of what I've seen online.
Okay, fair enough. Because
Madoka.
because the Madoka movies are more. Okay, it's kind of like the first 30 minutes of Rebellion, but also very much not that.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about because I've never seen Madoka.
Okay, so like the first two movies are basically just here's the entire show recapped in two movies.
Okay.
Rebellion is a post-series movie where things go how do I put it? The ending of the movie is yeah, I'm just trying there is so many implications.
Is there a Madoka product where one of the side characters becomes as powerful as Madoka?
That is Rebellion.
Okay, that's the movie then that they're comparing it to.
Okay, but it's very much, but the way you're describing it sounds like it's not that because the specific context of how that character becomes as powerful as Madoka.
Sean, I've never seen either the stage play or the Rebellion. I can only tell you what I know, and I know Takatora basically gets the same final form as Guy.
Okay. It's okay. It sounds like they're just comparing that specific detail rather than the whole of it, which is
I don't know any of the other details. I do know he's the only one that can save the world at this point in time.
okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna calm down.
Okay.
Because again, Madoka goes wild.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I only know so much about because like I mean, Fal, have you ever seen? Do you know the stage play I'm talking about?
Which one?
The one Takatora gained his own DJ.
I haven't seen the stage play. No.
But have you seen the forum?
Is it on the writer wiki?
Probably. It's the disc jockey forum, but green.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like I've only seen the form, which I would share, but then it kind of also spoils one of Gaim's forms.
Oh fuck. Okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Because it's a stage play that is 2 hours of Takatora, and then he is saving the world, and because for some reason none of the other writers are there, he is the one that has been given the gift of Helheim to save the world.
Is it considered his a super?
It'll probably be considered his final.
Oh, I see it. I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah.
Sorry, Sean.
Okay, yeah, sorry. That just because because if it was going Rebellion, it would have driven me in saying that they did Rebellion as a stage play.
They do a lot as a stage play. Like I don't remember. Did we talk about the build final episode stage play?
I think we talked about it a little bit, but not a lot.
Basically, it's a stage play where everyone teams up again to fight Evolt before the worlds emerge.
Yeah, but there's a difference between doing that and basically doing. So we are basically setting up a fourth movie.
Well, I don't think they might do more with. Well, you're on the wiki. When did the Takatora stage play come out?
2019,
Mm,
early 2019.
okay, who knows? They still might do. Gotta understand. They keep on pumping out more and more Gaim stuff. They even did a 10th anniversary poster to just show like how much they've gone through in the 10 years of Gaim movies and stage plays.
I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, the last Gaim product or Gaim film was back in
It was part of
2020.
no, it was part of Revise.
Oh, yeah, technically he was in the mystery. Revise the mystery. Yeah. We're not watching that shit though, right?
Probably not. I don't.
He's literally just a cameo.
I mean, we didn't watch the girlfriend special for Build, even though the two female leads of that show were in that.
Oh yeah, no. If we do Girlfriends, it'll be after Revise and then its own thing. Oh, apparently Zangetsu does show up in the Gridion movie, which is going to be like the last thing we do.
Wait. There is last year there was something Gaim related.
Oh yeah, no, Gaim is this big. Like, I don't know why a lot of people don't talk much about Gaim.
Gaim is really good.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
They gave him a cool. The Zangetsu gets another super form from Gaim as a action figure. That's cool.
Ooh.
So, episode 10.
Yeah. Sorry for the little debate there.
Yeah.
I mean, I just do what I do usually on the podcast. Like, I'll read the reviews of things that we may cover, and just try to be informed. But Riders gather, solve the forest mysteries. Oh hey, yeah, Yuya's still missing.
And
I
it's
forgot that he
Christmas
was
time.
around.
What was that, Lena? Sorry.
I forgot that he was around.
Oh no, it happens. They'll mention he's missing, then he'll be gone. Like, they won't bring him up for like 5 episodes.
It's also Christmas time, which means somebody's gonna die horribly.
Not yet. We are still at the time where Christmas was just a happy, jolly time in Rider.
I mean, considering the nature of this two-parter, I don't think you're telling the truth.
No.
Sadly, he is.
Yeah, no. Xaid was the first Christmas special that made everyone go, "Oh, we gotta be worried now around this time, don't we?" Because Sentai has insane Christmas episodes. Like, 4 years before this Christmas special for Gaim, Tokime Sentai Go Busters. It's their spy season. It's also, they have like they're against a rogue AI and all that stuff.
Oh my god, I know which episode you're talking about now.
They kill they in order to stop the rogue AI, they have to kill their parents.
Jesus fuck!
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Go Busters is fucking peak.
It is one of like the most like, what the fuck? Oh,
Good season, by the way.
great season. Fucking
like,
bawled my eyes out during the final episode. It's so good.
Like, people don't talk about it because it's like sandwiched in between Kyoryuger and Gokaiger, which both are.
Well, Toei also kind of screwed it too.
Yeah.
Yes. Toei screwing over Kamen Rider and Sentai.
No,
Tale as old as time.
So they do crossover movies, and it's usually the big hype moment. They've been doing this for like 20 years at this point. where you have the full team of one team, the full team of another team. They all transform together, and they all do their roll call all at the same time, right?
Mhm.
Like it's you watched the Q Ranger and Lupin Ranger movie, right, Sean?
Yep.
Yeah, the hype moment. They all transform all at once, right?
Yeah. And then the
but-
guy, I forget if it was that one or the post-series Lupin Ranger one, where the guy who's just a friend of the
Roger?
director shows up.
Yeah, the world.
The world.
Yeah, no, the friends of Junko was just in the area. And because they didn't do a Geoger crossover, they got permission to give him the suit just for a little joke. Because there was already so many Rangers. No, so the Go Buster Killrager crossover, they literally throw Go Busters into their own self-contained 20-minute space of this 70-minute movie. And they have the Co-Rugers team up with the Jew Rangers and Alpha Rangers instead.
It's basically a Kyoryuger movie with the
Featuring
Go
Go
Busters.
Busters.
Yeah.
Because like the big hype moment is the three teams of Dinosaur Power Rangers teaming up at the same time. And then you just have the Go Busters in some random warehouse just chilling.
Literally. It's movie's great, but it's
Go
not
Busters got screwed.
it's
Go
it's
Busters
not a
got
Go
screwed.
Busters.
They got screwed. It's almost as bad as what happened with Kiva in the Kiva crossover movie. No,
I know which one you're talking
it's
about.
the Dino Kiva crossover movie, and Kiva's the current writer of the
And
60-minute
doesn't
movie.
really show up.
No, 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Kiva gets 5 minutes of his own crossover movie, and he's the current writer.
Exactly.
Is
He's
Deno
like-
the one? Is Deno the series
Dino's
that-
the one. Yeah, no, Dino's the big one.
Yep. I mean, I guess they couldn't. They had to pay the guy.
Oh no! Imagine if we get the Zeetz Gav crossover movie and Zeetz is only in it for like 90 seconds.
I
And
mean,
it's all
just
Gav.
saying, I would not hate that. I love the Gav writers.
I know, but would that be fair to the Zeetz writer?
True.
I mean, I probably would have liked that for the post-series build crossover.
No. Oh no, Build Geo's pretty good.
it's a really good film.
I mean, I liked it, but also just having them slowly figure out what's going on while the main writer for Geo is very much having his "what if he wasn't a rider" situation.
Anyway, so we get this whole episode. Kota is a mall Santa, and he's taking his mandatory 15-minute break to break dance on some invest. And we get the Michi plan for this episode. Get used to that. I'm going to be saying that there's a Michi plan for most episodes for like the next like 20 episodes.
Fucking Michi, man.
Fucking Michi.
Michi. What are we?
What do you
gonna
guys
do
think of
with you?
Michi now? You've seen his red flags. You know what he's about.
I feel like something's about to come to a head with him. Maybe
Yeah.
not in the next batch, maybe next post-movie batch, but something before the halfway point is going to come to a head.
Yes, what Sean said.
Mm-hmm. So the big plan is they're going to have all the riders go out into Helheim, start collecting lock seeds, and basically lure the White Rider to them while Kota searches for answers.
Which is somewhat scummy of a move, as it's basically just so we're going to con all the other riders out of it.
Well,
Like, they're conning all the riders to get their asses handed to them by the White Rider.
No, it does kind of help them out. It tells them what the stakes is, kind of, because only Kota and Michi knows the true stakes of what's going on right now. They know about the White Rider because, Kota experienced White Rider.
Hmm.
And if everyone else, like, if we had this whole conversation with Kaito in episode 9. He believes it's a game. You are only playing a game. This is all a game. He's a kid. It's a game,
And then he gets his ass handed to him.
Twice. I like how they bribe Sid to let them go and get more lock vehicles. I make a joke about Kota promising to be back for the Christmas party. It's definitely a scene that's set up to be like he's going to get his ass handed to him and miss the party,
But they do make it to the Christmas party.
And it's the last time they're all going to be happy.
Even the narration agrees with that sentiment.
It's the last wonderful Christmas time they are ever going to have.
I'm going to be straight up. That's true.
Oh boy. I forget, what was the Build Christmas episode?
Oh, it would have been him finding out about the master.
Oh boy.
You just got to, it's you got to remember where it is placed. It's usually, around the end of the first arc.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So Sid is working behind Takatora's back because, again, even villains are backstabbing bastards.
No way.
I know, right? Takatora lies to Michi about the invest. I do like the line, Yeager doesn't control anything. Like, okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. I do like the scene where they're all lined up to start the game, and then Orange shows up and just tosses the lead pipe into the invest.
Yeah. Again, they don't tell Bravo shit.
Well, and Bravo's smart enough to watch the show, so Bravo knows what's about to happen.
Yeah, and Bravo and Michi are also the ones who, upon seeing an entire horde of invests, transform.
Yeah.
Why are you fight like the comic relief characters? I get, but Baron, come on. There are at least 50 of them, only 5 of which aren't green screen.
No, they only have so many suits. Eva starts attacking them. Baron leaves. Bravo leaves. Griddian and Kurokage leaves. But
not before Griddian decides to be a dick.
That's all he knows how to do. Be a little fucking coward and be a dick.
One wonders what their conversation with the lady, the blonde-haired lady, was like.
I will say right now, she probably just completely avoided them.
What'd she have to say at Bravo?
Probably, I don't think, if she tried speaking to Bravo, but Bravo don't look at pretty ladies. Or maybe we'll find out what she says to the other characters later. Maybe. I mean, she appeared to Michi in a dream. Mind you, he probably usually dreams of a blonde Mai. It happens.
Yeah, I think she appears to them at their points of no return. When whatever path they're on right now, they cannot turn back. And the implication, if that's the case, the implication would be that these 3 could still stop. They don't have to be Kamen Riders.
Well, let's go a little bit forward to episode 11 with what happens to Kurokage.
Yeah, he basically goes, "Screw the rules. I'm kicking your ass."
No. He keeps on trying to fight Zangetsu. Zangetsu loses his cool and destroys the belt.
Yeah.
And if you look closely, you see the image of Kurokage on the belt vanish.
Yep.
There is no more Kurokage after episode 11.
Oh no.
Tragic.
Oh no, anyway. But
Yeah, meanwhile, in the opening of episode 11, a Baron goes, "Wait a minute, that's against the rules. Screw the rules. I'm going to kick your ass."
well, I also like how he's whispering to himself so Barrett can hear him like a mile away. Before we fully go into episode 11, we see Ryujin's second arms, Kiwi arms. It's not great. I don't think he uses it much more after these 2 episodes.
Yeah, they're
It's
Lame.
it's
awkward.
a toy.
They should have given him like a bazooka. Like Kiwi should have been like a bazooka gun from like DK64.
Mm.
Just shooting Kiwis out like shoulder cannons or something.
Alas.
Yeah. Everyone leaves. Gaim joins the fight. And now that there's so many people in this forest, Takatora prepares to also enter the forest to clean out the armored riders that are infesting it.
Don't kill them and don't destroy the belts. I wonder
Oh.
what's going to happen.
What do you think is going to be the punishment for destroying a belt?
You have to watch an unripped copy of Manos: The Hands of Fate.
He has to be in the wizard crossover.
No, but I mean, you get a taste of power. Now you can't have power anymore, and you know the power is linked to some weird fate entity.
Yeah, and then there's also the implications of what happens when weak men who have gotten a taste of power lose it and what they will do to get it back. Oh boy.
So yeah, that's going to be Kurokage. That'll be Hase's storyline in the next batch of episodes.
Yep.
But we get a fight between Kurokage, Bravo, and Baron. Bravo's winning. We get the funny scene of Bravo doing the hip thrusts while talking about stripping Baron's banana.
God bless
Hey,
this
yo.
fucking queen.
Bravo knows how to handle a thick, girthy banana.
Damn.
We get the mango back. Gridian gets the idea to have everyone fight each other so he can get the lock seeds, but Zangetsu's there to stop him. And it's not even a contest.
Yeah, as Elena will probably know as well as I do, the Wharf effect happens when a character is framed as being strong and immediately gets their ass kicked to show how powerful the baddie is.
Yes.
To prevent the Wharf effect, you don't necessarily have to have him win all the time. Before you get to the baddie is that strong, but you do have to make it a struggle to beat him. This was not a struggle.
I do like how they at least show Gridian knows how to fight the Invest a little bit, but yeah, no, it's not even a contest. Kota,
Also, what is with his weapon?
the hammer?
Yeah, you can see a contrast between the mango armor and that one. The hammer feels like it feels like one of those.
It's a Night War hammer. You gotta remember, they're all like different themes. So like Ryujin's more Chinese, Baron's more European. So like Baron's hammer is a war hammer. while
Yeah.
Gridion's hammer is like just a little tiny, probably hurts hammer.
Yeah. Does Gridian get an upgrade?
So Kota finds an outfit and breaks into the bath. Yes,
Your
Gridian
silence
will
is
eventually.
telling.
You posted a TikTok showing Gridion's upgrade.
Okay. I didn't watch the end of that TikTok and I forget details.
It's fine. There is a Gridian special, and it's the last special they've released so far. That's not the stage shows.
Mm.
And it's Gridian focus, and because it's Gridian focus, yes, he gets the upgrade.
All right.
Yeah. Kota finds an outfit, breaks into the base, and he's still an idiot though. But he gets all the lore. He gets so much lore.
Yeah, they basically just monologue about, oh yeah, we are doing evil things to these children and that one adult. Let's watch our other adult kick their ass.
I think Bond villains have better infosec than these guys.
Like, Kota literally says, oh shit, Michi, and literally does the fit hitting the table with his fist because he's angry a bit, and they don't even bat an eye.
But yeah, they're guinea pigs, and the White Riders find Bravos and Baron, and it's not even close. It is.
I mean, they do put up a fight, but Bravo was working at the disadvantage of he threw his weapons to make an explosion.
Well, and Bravo also just has the hot for Zangetsu.
I mean, he does. I mean, putting aside that he sucks, Zangetsu is kind of hot.
No, Bravo straight up is just in love with Zangetsu. Totally plot relevant.
Totally.
So Kota finds out more that Yiga still is behind the Invest game and the Beat Riders, and then we start getting all kinds of monologues. We get
the Sid monologue is very much like a specific monologue from the third arc of Madoka Magica. If you know, you know.
Yeah, we're ending this first arc. Basically, we have just watched a prologue to the real story of Gaim. It's about ready to hit the fan. I've been telling you, pairs of shoes have already fallen. We are about to be hailed by pairs of shoes.
Yeah, there's a difference between them falling and them dropping. Like, you can hear we're hearing the whistle.
Well, yeah, after being hit by a few shoes already.
Yeah, we got hit by a few. The big ones are coming from the sound of it.
Yeah. So Takatora finds his brother. We get a really neat fight scene between Takatora and Michi. Invest is attacking the camp. Because the Invest is attacking the camp, Zangetsu gets a distress call and stops before finding out Michi's behind the grape suit. And Zangetsu tries to chase after him, but gets stopped by Kurokage,
who just will not stop.
Yeah, again, he's a kid. He thinks this is a game. I feel like I have to stress that. So let's say, Sean, your theory is correct, and this is the most dangerous forest out there that is turning people into these monsters. And Takatora is basically killing people to try and protect them.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that scene now between these two characters where Takatora finally loses his cool. You see that insane beatdown. Like that was a brutal hit with the shield and then the punch and then this big slash that destroys the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Again, imagine you randomly just uppercut a kid you thought was playing a game. You know?
Yeah. Another thing that an image that I found funny is what if we had, instead of the quote unquote Hollywood children that we have for Kamen Rider, we had actual little 16 and 15 to 17-year-olds as the main cast, and then you had Bravo right next to them.
So, sir, there'll be a restraining order. We found you on some lists on some island.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your name was right next to Bill Clinton and redacted.
So Kota, this has always annoyed me about this episode. I love episode 11. Kota starts protecting people. And then when one of the scientists asks him to save the other scientists, he's like, why should I save you guys? You guys are using us as guinea pigs. You already saved like 3 of them, huh?
Yeah, I think with that, it's more he's being directly confronted by this guy. Like, he was probably going to save them anyways, but the fact that this guy has the nerve to say, please protect us.
I also wonder if there was just a bit of they probably debated on where to have that scene. Like if they flip that scene around or something. I don't know. But the whole thing happens. We see Suika again. Suika, gets above the tower where they decide to lure the Invest to and destroys all of them with the help of the evil scientists and lasers.
If only they had sharks. Then they could put their lasers on something.
And in the dust of everything, Ryujin finds the campsite, raids the campsite, and wins the game that he created with a total of 213 lock seeds to 8.
Yeah, that
Based.
honestly, if I was from the outside, I'd go, wait a minute, you created this game and won. There's some serious trickery going around.
I like how they steal all the lock seeds from Yggdrasil and then give them right back to Yggdrasil through Sid. It's like, here you go.
Oh, I fucking know, and you are fucked. Yeah, like, they are kids, but they're kids with the ability and knowledge of how to use weaponry of mass destruction. And Sid, for all we know, is a guy.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We might see a lot more Sid coming up.
Yeah.
Also, I
I
feel like the next arc of Sid is going to crush it.
Yeah. Also, Takatora has a line where he is very pissed off that Gaim saved his ass.
Oh yeah, no. He's not saved his ass. He's more pissed off. Trash saved his people's asses.
Now, there's a hierarchy of needs, and you are on the bottom. Also, there was a line in the next time preview that I think either got cut or moved to episode 12.
Well, no, they're going to deal with the aftermath of this. Like,
yeah, because
the next 10 episodes, it's going to feel like a 10-parter. This is going to blend into the next arc, and every episode of the next arc is going to blend into each other. When I say it's going to be a wild ride around episode 20-ish, it is going to be make sure your feet and arms stay within the vehicle at all times.
You'll just keep on waiting to binge this show.
Yeah. No, it was one of those things where every week this show came out. Because mind you, I'm going, like, I was a part of all these fan forums, the fan sub forums, and all that stuff whenever this was being translated weekly back in 2014, 2015. People shit on this show. Up till this point, people was calling this worse than their least favorite seasons.
I mean, really? I mean, yeah, some of the early episodes are a bit, this is very much a show made for kids, but it's never been, this is a crapshoot.
Well, when I say as you put it, when episode 3 happens, the tone shifts. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So they
When-
have their
when
Christmas party.
When they have the big ass oh shit moment, all of a sudden the forums became insanely positive for the show. This show instantly became the season of any writer you get your friends to watch in order to get into writer.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, Christmas party. Sid decides to close up shop, and we get a monologue about how they had no idea that they needed to grow up.
Yep, which honestly is very much in the themes of Urobuchi with regards to his larger work. And oh boy, they are doomed.
Some of them are. I mean, what? But again, we'll go and find that out in 4 weeks. We cover 12 through 15. Trust me, you guys are going to want to hang on to your seats for that batch. But we get to go to the movies next time.
We get to see the big ass head.
The big ass double head.
Yay, wizard!
Yeah, so he is considered the ring mage. All of his gimmick was rings. So so Lena, we're doing lock seeds.
Mhm.
So Wizard has a bunch of big ass rings. In fact, he doesn't even fight by punching because they didn't want kids to hit people with plastic on their hands.
Good
So he does
Lord,
a lot
could
of
you
kicking.
imagine that?
Yeah, he does a lot of kicking.
I just remembered. In the Christmas episode, the episode opens with our main guy doing a Santa Rider kick.
Yeah. But so he's considered the ring magician because he's magic. He does all 4 elements. So you're going to see fire, land, water, and air.
So
And
he's the Avatar.
He also loves donuts, and he also has a massive dragon living inside of him.
As you do.
Yeah.
He's the beacon of hope.
He's the beacon of hope. In episode 1, he is given this woman to protect. That's his entire backstory in episode 1.
Well, he wasn't given the woman in episode 1. They've known each other for a while.
In episode 1, we see the flashback.
Okay. Oh, true. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot.
That's his entire backstory. Episode 1 of Wizard is like one of the best episode 1s of writer history. Too bad there's 52 mid episodes after. Do you agree with that statement?
I'm not saying anything. It's pretty shit.
Yay, wizard!
There's one good 2-parter, and we've talked about that 2-parter before.
Yeah, episode 1. I can watch episode 1 over and over. It's a really good intro.
It's just after that episode 1, you're just like, why did I decide to rewatch this show?
Yeah, and then there's the serial killer 2-parter, which is insane. Like absolutely,
literally
mind fucking what the fuck. Anyway, so he's tasked with protecting her. Since this movie we're about to rewatch happens after the show, she is currently a ring.
Why?
I don't know. Do you want me to explain 50? Do you want me to explain 53 episodes of Wizard?
I'm not watching 53 episodes of Wizard, and I take it you're not doing a podcast of Wizard anytime soon.
Who knows?
You're doing Ghost. You're not doing Wizard right after it.
So she's now a ring. She's this pink ring. That's all you really need to know going into his part of the story. We're also going to be introduced to Beast, who is this guy here. He has a chimera. It's like a lion, bull, dolphin, snake. It's all kinds of different monsters combined.
I think he has a chameleon too, as one of his forms.
Chameleon, yeah. The chimera is always hungry, and when Beast kills a monster, he eats the monster's essence in order to feed the Chimera. If he doesn't feed the Chimera will kill it.
Okay.
And then we're also going to be introduced to these three. I don't know if they transform in the show, but I know all three of them are in the show.
They look generic as fuck.
They're all, well, you want to even know something? I even forgot to mention this. They're all just Kamen Rider Mage. This is the middle one's Kamen Rider Mage. The one on the left is Kamen Rider Mage. The one on the right is Kamen Rider Mage.
I think the best way to describe them is Kamen Rider Abaddon, the foot soldiers in the 01 movie.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. There's even a wizard movie where there's over 10,000 mages at once.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. One of the mages is played by a former Kamen Rider, the third rider for Kamen Rider Ryuki. Not Ryuki, Hibiki, other key. But yeah. And then they may bring up what the phantoms are. The phantoms are the monsters of Wizard. They are beings that reside within people with magical power. And if the people with magical power ever feel suicidal, the phantom will grant that wish and take over their body.
Should you also mention the White Wizard?
Does White Wizard come up in the movie?
Yeah. I believe Homegirl does something.
Oh, yeah. So, Homegirl's dad is this White Wizard that gives... he's basically the reason for everything. I don't know how much to explain that without going into 53 episodes.
Yeah. Honestly, he's the big bad. That's all you gotta know. He's big bad.
He's the big bad, but he's not the final boss.
Yeah.
He's the big bad. He's also, actually, if you even want to be even more pedantic, he's two separate big bags as one character. You find out that not only is he one big bad, he's also the big bad of all the monsters as a disguise. But he's still
this
not the
is
final
just
boss.
Evolt all over again, but slightly worse.
If Evolt failed every single time he tried to do something, but still wanted to be... No, wait, even better. Imagine if the other old ass whipping CEO guy that took over the president's body.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if he thought he was Evolt.
Oh,
there you go. And then the wizard's Evolt kills him eventually.
because of course he does. That's how that story ends.
If you want to know something, the serial killer that we bring up in that two-part is the final boss. Yeah. But for the Gaim part of the movie I've already mentioned, he's the 15th Heisei rider, so it's anniversary time, bitches and witches.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie. So we'll be covering that next time in 2 weeks.
Heisei versus Showa soon.
That's also coming up. That's going to be the next
Yay.
movie. If you want to see Ichigo go against Gaim.
Go against.
And there's also, because it's the 15th Heisei, the villain rider of Heisei versus Showa is literally named Kamen Rider 15.
I do not like that suit. I like the concept, but yeah.
But it's also a movie where if I had a nickel every single time an orange arms is part of the final boss of the movie, I've had 2 nickels.
At least we get to see the best two-parter. The winter special, not the winter special, spring vacation shit.
No. Tokuger is coming up soon. Tokuger versus in Gaim. So good. If you guys thought that the Go Busters killing their parents was shocking, did we mention the big plot twist at the end of the first episode of Tokuger?
Nope.
So they find out that they have no memories from since they were kids, even though they're all adults now.
Mhm.
And when they realize that, they start questioning each other. Then they question their Alpha 5, why they have no memories from since they were kids. And the Alpha 5, who's a puppet. Let me show you the puppet.
Ticket.
This thing
Mm.
goes, well, it's because you all died. Basically tells them they all died as children.
Literally.
Fuck.
And so the thing is, they don't do anything. I broke Sean again.
Oh my god.
They don't do anything to disprove that theory. And then when they do actually explain what happened, it's kind of confirmed. They're not dead. They're as good as. But yeah.
Tokuger's so good. You'll love Tokuger if you watch it.
Speaking of
amazing.
loving Toku, Foul, what you been loving lately? What you been talking about on your channel?
We talk about Gojuger. Sadly, that's ending soon. I think we got like 4 episodes.
They did the big cast reveal for Red. The gold Gavin seems interesting.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The Gavin looks really hype. I'm not gonna lie. We're getting by the time this goes up, we'll have the press conference and all of that, but planning on streaming the press conference tonight, so look forward to that. And then Zets.
We're getting the Lords. The Lords are going to be interesting.
And then working on a couple of videos in the background. Haven't had a chance to work on them today or this week, but I've got one video already scripted. I just got to record it. And then I plan on watching the Gavin movie 2012, the one with Geki, and doing that video before Project Red starts.
They're definitely going to show up at some point in the next year.
Yeah. If Geki doesn't show up in the original one or in this new one, I will be really disappointed. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Since you guys write together, should I just have you guys plug at the same time?
Lena's book, the Back to the 11th Hour, should be coming out within the next month or 2.
We said April.
Oh, April. Oh, right. Yeah, you had to right. You have that delay because you decide to add one more essay to it.
Well, in fairness, we're also waiting on the cover art.
Okay, fair enough.
That's actually how some games are made. They're like, oh yeah, we're ready. Oh, we still have to do this, this, and this. Okay. Well, we created, this whole new section. Let's add that in. Okay.
Yeah. Lena, do you want to plug the next thing?
Is it about space?
It's about space.
It's about space. We are working on a Star Trek project that is going to be coming out September-ish, covering. Well, this is a sample book that covers everything from the original Star Trek to, I think we wrap with Strange New World, and then we do some unrelated stuff.
Yeah, I think the Star Trek stuff we cover in this is TOS to Strange New Worlds. Starfleet Academy just started last week, so that's a bit too new to cover. But it will be appearing in the book series. Do you want to explain the pitch of the whole series?
So the rough pitch we have, it's very heavily inspired by the About Time series of Doctor Who books by, is it Lawrence Miles and Tatwood?
Yeah.
Okay, Lawrence Miles and Tatwood. So it's like kind of like that, but for Star Trek. With Sean and me sort of doing a. So I'm doing the happy, optimistic fangirl bit, and then Sean is Eeyore.
Yeah, most of it is basically me going, this is militaristic science fiction about how great the military is. And there's an episode of TOS where they literally saved the day by reading the Declaration of Independence.
Awesome.
Uh,
Go ahead.
Lena, you want to go first for your work separate from us?
So aside from that, I'm still happily blogging away. At my WordPress site, which should be linked in the show notes. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, and I am currently working on a variety of books and other projects. I recently just finished 24,000 words on literally every single Marvel DC crossover.
Oh, that's a big undertaking.
Yeah, that ended up being extremely depressing because it turns out that the vast majority of Marvel and DC crossovers suck donkey balls.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm also working on a book called tongue tied for a bit. An Objective Arbiter of Reality, which is an exploration of the rise of fascism in 21st century America and online media critics. I also occasionally write for The Beat, as well as some other publications here and there. And yeah.
All right. Yeah, I started doing some substitute teaching, so I haven't been doing much on my channel. I haven't been streaming that much, fortunately. But it's been fun. And we still got more Rider podcasts. I gotta yell at Rain. We gotta do the Gav movie.
The Gav one. Oh man. Yeah, you're right.
But other than that, in 2 weeks we're going to be watching the Movie Wars. Mind you, this is the second to last time they do this 3-episode format movie. Because again, what is we're going to be watching an episode of Wizard, episode of Gaim, and then something happened that causes Wizard and Gaim to team up for the final episode.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we're going we're going into it. We're going to see
The series actually starts.
The series actually starts and the ride will begin. Just imagine the last few podcasts of us being in the roller coaster and we've just been slowly climbing up like a 50-story tall cliff and we're about ready to just crest over the top. I think we have episode 12 before we crest over the top. But we'll do all that next time. So we'll see you then and have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.